Welcome back to our Boston Bruins franchise mode here. 42-18-2. Despite not being able to grab Brady Tkachuk in free agency, we are having yet again another great season, another playoff push, and here at the deadline, maybe looking to pick up some more help. If you guys are enjoying this series, of course, then hit that like button. And hope we can get at least get to the Cup Finals. I don't know. We made the Conference Finals a couple times, but we'll have to see. Now, in the way of adding, all I'm really thinking of is improving upon Darth Vader, getting the starting goaltender. We have our eyes on that. I honestly do not want to touch this offensive core the way it's producing. Defensively, kind of a logjam situation with the young guys that we want to play. So, yeah, for the most part, it's, you know, we took essentially a window closed in free agency, but a viewport open. This lineup has been crushing it. And I kind of like having, you know, that two-way forward presence on each of these lines. They're both kicking ass. Like, the plus minuses, the point scoring, maybe, you know, Roslovic and Glass not producing as heavily as the other two, but I think they're an important presence on that line. I don't really want to mess with it. Yeah, we could maybe improve it on paper, but I think back to kind of how we had some success in the playoffs last season, and I'm curious to see if we'll be able to do something similar here. And the only thing we're hunting for is a goaltender. Where the hell did he end up? I want to say it was LA. I want to say it was LA. And I am correct. Yeah, Ilya Samsonov is in LA. Just a one-year deal. So he's essentially a rental. LA's not in a good spot. So we're going to trade them Darth Vader in this. If we have to retain, you know, yeah, well, let's just retain. That'll give us more value if nothing else. And he's off contract in the next season. We have plenty of cap space. So we'll retain and try to pick up Samsonov here. Now, as of what they want, yeah, we have plenty that they want. They want some goaltender prospects. Okay. We can give them a goaltender prospect. Got a couple of those. Let's throw in one. That won't quite get us there, or we could throw in firsts. But at this point, if we can get it done without throwing in picks, alright. We'll see. And at this point, I'm like, I might as well kind of hold on to Tucker until I really need that value. He hasn't quite grown this season, but yeah, it's too much value for this situation, I think. So, where does this last bit of value come from? God damn, we have so many prospects who are on pace, essentially. Hull. Maybe. 56 at 19. He's not looking great. 62, this guy. Yeah, another right D. Is that going to be enough, though? Nope. I mean, we can throw in some of those lower guys, honestly. And that might be enough to push it across, but who knows? Oh, they want this Peltola guy. Oh, they must want centers? Okay. Throw those two in. Oh, they're both there. He's going to say... Yeah. Alright, so remove the low bottom 6. Keep in the low 9, but throw in the low 7 defenseman. Is that going to be enough? No. Quite far off, they're saying. Alright, low 4. We can keep the low... If it's going to have to be more value... It can be Hull. But... Pettinger, Pushkova, Vienno. Still hoping for Vienno. then the rest of them are mostly right D besides Hull. But theoretically, left D should be easier to find. I keep saying that, but... Alright, yeah, let's own Landon Hull. Give him a goalie prospect, a defensive prospect. Like, this is pretty freaking good for them. Like, that is quite good. I'd like to see if they have anything that I'd want in particular. Likely not. Or nothing that they're going to be willing to give up, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And there's no way I get that second. Alright, screw it. Straight up. Darth Vader, James Hull for Samsonov. There we go. I'm okay with that. As I said, this was really, in my eyes, our only big gap. Because we don't want to move any of the defensemen out. I like the way the offense, of course, is going, so... Just throw... Whoa! 87. Wasn't he listed lower? He must have been morale down. And that just reset that morale, so there we go. Samsonov in net. It's very rare I trade for a goaltender at the deadline, especially a starter, but we really want to make that push. Darth Vader just hasn't been the guy. That's really our only weak point, is those goals against. If we can solve that, man. If we can get going. And if Samsonov struggles, we could always go to Greaves. Let's hope he doesn't. We want him to sim well for us. So that is going to be our trade here. That's going to be what we do. Let me take one more look at contracts. We can always sign Roslovic in the UFA period. That won't be an issue. We are getting Ruzicka signed. Yeah, if we decide we want Roslovic again, we can always sign him then. I'm trying to see if... Like, Burke should be moving up to at least the second, which would open up space. Man, he's really good throughout the entire lineup. He's really good. Besides the first line, but... Yeah, who knows if he makes it there. Yeah, I think we still hold off on Roslovic. We can always sign him if we want to. So yeah, we'll hold off on that. And, you know, let me give you guys a look at this. And yes, as someone pointed out, I did completely skip one of the things and forgot to edit it. As I said there, yeah, I just had a very, very important text. I just zoned out afterwards. I'm just like, I just skipped. So yeah, it's not going to look too good. We're not going to have as much info as maybe we normally would have, since it's mostly auto-scout at this point. But I got one more scouting thing coming up after this. So yeah, no real info besides that top 5. All right. That'll do it. That's our trade deadline. Let's see how we perform. Picking up Ilya Samsonov. Sammy. Let's get to the playoffs. And see what other trades other teams make. Ruzicka extended. Okay, no real major trades by the looks of it. Yeah. Nothing really that the game considered a blockbuster. Alright, love to see those goals against get better. I'm going to scout for sure. Alright, so we've strung together a few wins here. I say that. And I'm looking at mostly our goals against right now. I know we're scoring quite well still. That should continue. Ugh. As I said, I'm looking at the goals against. Some of them were pretty bad right there. Oh, Dow's still in there. I mean, he's up to a 67 now. I wonder if that's mostly... It might be, like, completely morale, but hey. I forgot to do the thing. Calendar's gonna be a little messed up now, but whatever. Almost at the end of the season. Yeah, he wasn't actually out. I'm double-checking, though. Ooh, nice. Nice. I love those 1 goal against games. Rizika, I know. Okay, the pop-up. Yeah, the pop-up was for his contract. I'm like, I had a pop-up about him. All right. So honestly, pretty damn good end of the season. If you look since the deadline. For 6-2, 7-3. Whoa. 8-4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4-1 to end the season. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 57 wins. 117 points. We won the division. Goals against maybe got slightly better. I don't know. Man, not that much of it did. Hopefully the playoffs work. Oh shit, we won the Presidents. Uh-oh. Goals for, we are the top team in goals for. Goals against, we are in the top 10, just outside the top 5. Power play, outside the top 10. Middle of the pack power play. Penalty kill, just outside the top 5. 13 shorties, though, that's good enough for the best in the NHL, so I'll take that. And we are a great road team. And we have home ice advantage for the playoffs. Pasternak had a 102-point season. Middlestat had 88 points. Gavin with 83 point per game, baby. CynFtWProductions didn't quite hit 40 goals again. 74 points. Burke, 63-point rookie season. 30 goals. Roslovic, 61 points. Glass, 57. Borodziuk, 54. Rubruk, 53. Yes. Every single person in our top 9 hit 50 points. That's really good. Our fourth line actually were minuses, which is interesting to me. They're quite a good fourth line in my eyes, but hey-oh. Defensively, Hughes, 90 points, plus 51. I mean, someone's going to pretty much have to hit 100 for him to not win the North, so Makar is going to have somehow a better plus-minus. I don't know. But, dude, between him and McAvoy, we have a crazy 1-2 punch. We got Hughes locked in for 1 more year. Samsonov, his save percentage improved slightly. How'd he do with us? Slightly, but I mean, it's actually kind of consistent play, just a better team. And obviously a better record in 16 games that he played with us. All right, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. That's why we got him. That's why we got him. And yeah, Burke has a good shot at winning that Calder. We'll have to see what happens when we check out the rest of the league in the way of forwards. William Nylander. Yeah, everyone, a lot of people predicted him, I'm sure. 119 points. Matthews with 111. Probably the goal leader. Oh, indeed. 65 goals for him. Assist leader was Nick Suzuki with an 82. Who's the most clutch? I guess Kaprizov and Bushnevich? Or, it would be Beniers, actually. Mathematically, I think Beniers. Power play goal leader, Matthews with 18. Power play points. Jesus! $37 for Jakub Vrana. Shorties. Noah Gregor had 4. Matthews had 4. What about shorty points? Are we? Maybe ours is just spread out. No, there's Roslovic right there. Yeah, well, 6. Okay. Let's check the Selke candidates. Bedard, apparently. I mean, he's a mention, at least. Let's see. There's Barkov up there. He's back in that hunt. Where's Justice? Huh. Maybe didn't have as many takeaways and such. I guess. I can't scroll too fast. It's really... I mean, yeah, whatever. God, I hate how slow everything goes here. Hughes! Oh, baby. Norris winner Hughes. Let's go. 90 points plus 51. No one's even coming close to that kind of season. We have ourselves a Norris winner. And as for goaltenders, Akira Schmid. Okay, Akira Schmid in 83. He'll be jumping up after that, maybe gaining some X factors. He's far. Jesus, yeah. Rip predictions, dude. Rip predictions. My goodness. Okay. Silas Burke is taking home that Calder, man. 30-goal season, 63 points, plus player. Oh my god, Borodziak is the guy behind him, too. Oh my god! The top 3 rookies was our entire third line. Burke, Borodziak, and Rubruk. Oh man, that is amazing. That's the first time I've ever had that. Top 3 in rookies is all our guys. That's incredible. Beautiful. Rookie goaltenders. Shirkov looks pretty good in a backup role. Alright, we'll do the fun stats now. Ooh, Ryan Hartman. 231 hits. That's definitely one of the highest totals I've seen. 203 for Capo Caco. Fights. Arbor Jack Guy. Jacob Middleton. Two-way? Two-way. Alright. So that'll do it. That will do it. Okay. Playoff tree. We'll be taking on the Caps in the first round. In the West, it's the Stars and the Jets, the Avs and the Sharks, Kraken and Vegas, and then the Oilers and the Wild, the Canes against the Devils, the Penguins against the Panthers, Sabres and Leafs, and then, of course, yours truly taking on the Capitals. All right. Let's see what they got in store for us here. Have we seen Ovechkin retire yet? I'm like, have we actually? We must have, right? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. So Olofsson, Strome, Gannon, Texier, McMichael, Bjorkstrand, Beauvillier, Ryan Suzuki, and Tom Wilson. Greenway, Crystal Voy. It's not bad. That's a pretty deep team. Defensively, Favre, Clifton. Okay, they're not very stacked, but we know that doesn't seem to matter a lot of the time. They got Hellebuck and Hart. Okay. I wonder who they're going to roll with. They got LaPierre down with injury, so he might be... Yeah, he's got to be there for... Yeah, okay. Yeah, they look a lot better with him in there. You compare him to us, though. We're going to see how this duo system does with those two ways. That third line is the question mark. Burke looks like he's gotten even better. I mean, we have the elite talent everywhere. We picked up Samsonov. We need him to sim well. We need things to click here. We'll see what happens. Game 1, home ice advantage against the Washington Capitals. We need to get going. And Roslovic, a separated shoulder, is out till May 30th. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'll figure out the lines in a sec. I'm gonna... I'll figure him out right now, actually. Let's get Rust in here. And I'm gonna throw in, let's get Ruzicka in there in all lines. I think it's a +5, holy shit. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And he can play on the power play and stuff like that, too. We won that game 4-1, so... It hurts. It hurts. But... we'll see how we can do. Game 2. We win 2-1. Goaltending's looking good. Offense dropped a bit in that one, but the dub's all that's important. However, a series doesn't begin until a team loses on home ice. Can we hand them an L in their building? Yes, we can. 5-2. We are steamrolling the opposition right now. And we sweep the Washington Capitals. They didn't score more than 2 in a single game. Regula. We'll do replace player. Okay, where's our next opponent? There they are, the Leafs. So they eliminated Boston. Okay. They do have the likely Vezina winning 6 points, man. That third line is something, man. That third line is something. That's why I didn't want to break them up. 375, 1.5. Ooh, power play got going. Penalty kill was meh, but we took less penalties than we drew. So that's great. Let's see what Toronto did. Decent. We look much better on paper. I will say that. We look far, far better on paper. Let's see. Rubrak was 6 points, a goal per game. Middlestat, Burke, Pasternak, point per game. Borodziak, CynFtWProductions, Zika. Where's Glass? Oof. Oof. Come on, Glass. Guess you're still allowing him to make waves, but Samsonov's kicking ass. Man, if we can keep this up. If we can keep up this level of play. The Leafs are a different team, though. They had high-flying offense in the regular season and a likely Vezina-winning goaltender, Nylander, Matthews, Marner. Ooh, they do not have the depth. They do not have the depth. But Kira Schmid, he's been good so far in the playoffs. Can we beat him? Can we try, shut down that first line? That's the big question. Again, still home ice advantage. President's Trophy winning team. We're going to have it the entire way. We got to take advantage of it. We got to continue to play our game. Game 1 against Toronto. 6-2 win. We're doing what we need to do. Game 2. Keep up this pace, baby. All right, Regula's back for the A. He's in here. With where the forward is. Come on, Vieno. Please tell me that's actual growth out of you, man. We fucking need you. We win 5-2 in game 2. Holy crap, on the road. 6-3. Game 4. 4-3. 2 series. 2 sweeps. The Boston Bruins are seemingly on cruise control right here. But oh, the Panthers are waiting for us in the conference finals. The 8-3 Panthers. So they've had a pretty good run of it too. Yo, that third line, man. That third line, man. 4.5 and 2. Wow. Oh, whoa, power play. Ooh, penalty kill is ass, though. Of course, because it was good in the regular season. But you know what? We're seemingly dominating 5-on-5 play. So I'm okay with the penalty kill kind of being shit. As long as we don't take too many penalties, and we haven't. Burke, Borodziak, Rubrak. Did you think that our rookie third line would be doing this in the playoffs? I didn't. Pasternak's point per game, Middlestat's point per game, CynFtWProductions just below, Gavin just below. Glass is starting to get going. Ruzicka. You could argue, some depth isn't there, but that's the thing. We've spread out our talent in such a way where it's like, who cares if second liner Glass isn't producing because the third line's kicking ass. I think we have a real chance here. And Samsonov's kicking ass still. He's got a 925. He needs to keep it up. He needs to keep it up. Panthers. We have a chance to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. Kachuk, Barkov, Mangiapane, Verhaeghe, Lundell, Evans. That is a pretty strong top 6. Another elite of the elite first lines, and that's a hard first line to play against. You got Kachuk, Barkov, and then a speedy Mangiapane. Their depth maybe isn't as strong. They're the good defense, though. And Spencer Knight in goal, who has been phenomenal. Ooh, this is going to be a tough matchup here in the Eastern Conference Finals. They're built for the playoffs. I feel like we are a little bit too, though. Only one way to find out. Game 1. 2-0 loss. Game 2. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Uh-oh. Offense has disappeared. Offense has disappeared. You don't like to see that. Oh, you don't like to see that. Let's get Glass up with... Actually, you know what? Let's get Burke on the top line, Brodziak on the second. Let's get Post on his one time. Keep Rubrek here. Actually, I'm going to put Rubrek on the second with Gavin and CynFtWProductions. Brodziak, Glass, Ruzicka. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that line. I do like the defense. I do like that. Okay. We're going to try out the switch to the offense here. We're down 2-0. Man, we cannot keep getting dropped in the conference finals. Let's go, Boston. Game 3. Backs against the wall. And now we get swept. Ah, that's tough. I mean, they were a really, really good team with a hot goaltender. And we sweep 2 teams and then get swept ourselves. Fuck, dude! The conference finals is our nemesis. It really is. Ooh, yeah, we couldn't score. All of a sudden, we couldn't score. Man, maybe splitting up the third line wasn't ideal, but they weren't really... They didn't really get it done. Yeah. Just went up against it. And Samsonov's numbers, I believe, plummeted. So we actually ended the series with no one at point per game. Or the ended the playoffs, I should say. And, I mean... Again, overall, he didn't do bad. Maybe in that series he wasn't great, but we had chances to win and we didn't. 2 out of 4 of those games are winnable. You only allow 2, you don't score. You get into overtime, you don't score. Like, could easily be a 2-2 series or a 3-1 series and we're still alive, but... Not quite, but you know what? We did show vast improvement. I'm so excited about those 3 rookies. They kicked ass on that third line. I'm excited to see how they grow, where they grow to. And kind of see what it's going to happen moving forward, but... It's tough, too, because we lost in the first game of the playoffs. We lost Roslovic. That was a really huge part to our team. Like, remember last year in the playoffs, he was point per game. You know, like, and he was going to be playing in pretty much the same exact role. Came up short once again, losing in the conference finals. Man, this sucks. It sucks. That was all right, you can't deny, though. That was a good team. That first line, it was elite, like Toronto's was, but the thing was, it was elite on both sides. You have Tkachuk and Barkov, dude. Tkachuk, Bruce, and Barkov with his insane 2-way game. Combine that with Spencer Knight, like... But the thing is, we have to beat those teams. If we want to win a cup, we got to find a way to beat those teams. So we'll see. I'm excited to see if those young guys gain some X factors. Next year is going to be a huge contract year, but before we have that, we have the draft. I do want to check out some growth. Like end of the season growth. And some other stuff. Rubrek. Yep, natural. Brodziak. A little bit of natural, just to his puck skills, though. Burke. Okay. Nothing. Fucking surplus of right D. Holy shit, Arnott. Absolutely insane growth out of him. Wow. Volpati. He's gonna be an NHLer. I think that's probably a 2-way. Steckel, low elite guy. Don't forget what he is. Bladder's a goalie. Fucking great growth out of him. Holy crap. Labrie. Decent. Sagan. Yeah, pretty good. Another goaltender in Clark who grew quite well. Kuhta is NHL ready and he grew more. Big question is, do we what do we do in that way? Do we take a step back? We'll have to, yeah, that's going to be a decision. It is going to be a decision. Only missing from McLeod, and that's okay. He's really going to be an AHL ringer for me, I think. As a winger playmaker, he might fit into our third line. But for right now, at least, I'm keeping him in AHL. I think that's just the best spot for him. Cone slowed down. Forrest Liston, these are two grinders that we do want to grow a bit more. They will be signed and get to play in the AHL next season, though. So, we got that going for us. All right. Well, that's that. Let's take a look at what the draft class looks like with only two out of the 4 personal scouting things used. Of course, it's a goaltender. Another goaltender. God damn it. No low elites. Some gems. Okay, this may mean no medium elite steals unless they come much earlier. How about for defense? Some okay guys here. None of them showing X factors though. All right. So that is that. Again, come up short of our goal, but man, I'm trying to think of a lesson from this, but I'll have to give it some thought. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button. Let me know what you thought about the series, how that team performed, and stuff like that. I'll see you at the draft.